Hi y'all, so I'm here today making this video because I know a lot of y'all want to know about the IUD, specifically the Skyla IUD. That's the one that I have because they didn't have the Paraguard IUD. That's the one I had wanted because that's the one that lasted for like, I think 10 years or something like that. And you know, I'm not trying to have no kids no time soon, but you know, they didn't have that, so I just went with the Skyla, and it lasts for 3 years. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I want to touch on this topic because a lot of y'all wanted to know the experience about it, or it's a lot of y'all that don't know what to expect when getting the IUD, or a lot of y'all just, you know, just curious. So I'm letting y'all know my experience. Now, my experience might be different from your experience, so don't just go blatantly off of my experience, because you might experience something completely different from what I experienced. So I was scared, y'all. I was nervous as hell. Like, I was fucking shaking in the doctor's office, and I hope nobody's seen that shit. But if they did, oh fucking well. Like, I'm nervous. I'm about to go get this motherfucking IUD inserted inside of me. They gotta open up my cervix, so of course I'm fucking nervous. Like, the fuck. So yeah, like, on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm gonna say the pain was 1. To be honest, the pain, it was literally not. It wasn't what I expected. I thought, because people was making it seem so bad, like, oh, this shit hurted so bad, which I'm not trying to discredit y'all experience. Maybe it did hurt to y'all, but that's why I was nervous, because a lot of reviews I seen were like that, and I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe it's gonna hurt to me, but you know, I'm still gonna get it because, you know, I don't want no kids no time soon. And so my experience was not bad at all, you guys. Like, when you go in, of course, you're gonna be nervous. You're gonna be nervous your first time, like, because you go in there, you see all these tools, all these long ass tools, and you're thinking, what the fuck are y'all about to do with that? Where are y'all about to put that? Like, it looks scary. It looks like you about to go in for surgery or some shit. Like, I don't know. Like, it's scary. But yeah, my experience wasn't bad at all. My thing was, I kept clenching my legs together, and the doctor was like, no, you have to open your legs. Like, I was scared. I was like, okay, all right, forgive me, I'm sorry, I'm just nervous. Like, but other than that, it was it was nervous. It was a nervous experience for me, but other than that, the pain was really 1 to 0. Like, it was really not that bad, to be honest. For me, at least, it wasn't. But like, you know, some women like myself, we're not gonna experience as much pain, and some women, they might experience a lot of pain. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if this is something that you want to do, then go for it. Like, don't just sit back and be like, oh, well, I'm not gonna do it because she said it hurt, or, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know how it's going to affect you. You never know if it's going to hurt you the same way, or if it's not going to hurt you the same way. So, you know, if that's something that you're looking into, I definitely say go for it. Especially if you're not trying to have any kids no time soon. Like with me, the Skyla IUD, I mean, I'd rather have some type of birth control than no birth control at all. And I decided to get an IUD because I didn't want to deal with having to take the pill and having to remember what time and have to pay attention to the clock and be like, oh shit, let me hurry up and take it. Or, you know, forgetting to take it, and now you just missed the whole damn thing. You missed the whole damn birth control process up, because, you know, they tell you to take it with the pills. With the pills, they tell you to take it at a certain time. You can't miss your time, and you can't miss a beat. Like, you always have to be snappy with it. You got to stay on time with them pills. And that was bad for me, because, you know, I already don't like taking medication. Like, you know, I'm already bad with that. And then, you know, I already have like a busy schedule. Like, I'm at work, and, you know, or whatever it is that I'm doing, and I might forget to take it. But so that's what I like about the IUD. The IUD is there for however long it's there, for however many years it's there, and you just forget about it. That's what I like about the IUD. Ain't nobody got time to be sitting up here trying to remember to take no little ass pill. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even 100% effective to be doing all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't even have to go through all that over a little ass pill. It's not even 100% effective. I could see if the shit was 100% effective, but excuse me. But at the end of the day, even the Even the IUD is not 100% effective. Nothing is 100% effective. Not even the pull-out method is not 100% effective. The condoms are not 100% effective because the condom can always break. The pull-out method, that shit don't always work. You know, if it'll work if you get lucky. It works. I don't know, but it's just too risky. It's too risky. So that's what I like about the IUD. So definitely invest in that if that is something you are looking into. Don't go off of somebody's experience because they say it's bad. Now, the only thing that I didn't like was that it was like a cramping sensation, but not too much of a bad cramping sensation. Like if you're a woman and you went into puberty already. For my older women, I don't know if I have like, you know, younger women watching this, but you know, if you've had a period already and you've had cramps, then it won't be too bad for you because it's something that you go through every month, obviously, if you have a period. But to my younger girls that's watching this, if you haven't had a period, this shouldn't even be on your mind right now if you're super duper young, like, you know what I'm saying. But if you are watching it, you know, like people that are like girls 16 years old or whatever, you know, and this is something that you're looking into, you know, then go for it. But you know, it wasn't bad for me. Now for other women it probably was bad for them, but you know, you can't base it off of their experience. When you go in, they're gonna let you sit on the bed. You know how when you're getting like a regular pap smear, you lay on the bed. They tell you to undress from the waist down. They have, you know, if you had a pap smear before, then they have the little thing that, you know, goes inside of you and opens you up. They have that on there, and then they have the IUD itself. It's like the IUD is like a T-shaped thing, but they have that. It's on top of like a long thing. So I'm guessing that's what they measure your uterus with. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know if I'm using correct term, but I know what a uterus is. Obviously, I have a uterus. I know what it is. But I'm trying to explain the tubes. Like the IUD is on top of a long tube, and I guess they cut the tube when they measure you. When they see how far it is, they cut it to the correct measurement so that it can go ahead and go inside of you. They have that there. They have like some little what is it, like some gel? I'm guessing that's to like make you, like, if you're dry, I'm guessing it's to make you like, you know, moist so it can easily go in. And what else did they have? They had little, like, they had the long Q-tips. I really didn't pay attention to what she was doing with everything because I was laying like this, y'all. I was just, look, y'all see my arm? I was shaking. Like, I was just ready for the shit to be over with. So I really wasn't worried about her doing all that. I was worried about her, obviously, but I wasn't really just blatantly paying attention to what she was doing with each item. Like, I already knew what the pap smear thing was for. I knew that was to open you up. I knew the IUD was to go inside of you. So, I mean, yeah, I already knew all of that. So I was just ready for her to put the shit in and say she's done so I can get the hell up out of there. That's all I was worried about. But yeah, it wasn't a bad experience for me at all. It was quick. It was like as soon as she walked in, from the time she walked in to the time she went and did what she did with the IUD inside of me or whatever, it took, I want to say, like 2 to 3 minutes. And then the pain, it was like a little cramping sensation. Like I said before, it's like a little period cramp sensation. It wasn't too bad, like, you know, just a slight period sensation. The experience was like 2 to 3 minutes. I want to say probably not even 3 minutes, probably just 2 minutes. You know, it wasn't bad, but I would definitely consider getting it if I were you. If that is something that you are looking into, I wouldn't sit back, because let's say if you don't want kids, you know, for whatever reason, and then you sit up here and you find out you're pregnant because you didn't want a chance getting the IUD because of what other people say it might feel like. No, like, go for it. Like, go off of your own experience. Don't sit up here and not get it, because if you really want to get it, don't sit up here and not get it because somebody said it's gonna hurt. It hurted them like extremely bad or whatever. Like, it might not hurt you like me. It didn't hurt me extremely bad. So, you know, you wanna try to go off of your own experience, your own, you know what I'm saying? Go invest in it and do what you want to do. Don't let nobody else tell you, oh, don't do this because this hurted me. Like, no, sis, it's probably not gonna hurt you as bad as it hurted them. So go for it. Let's see, because there's a lot of questions that people been asking me about it. Cause I had called like my cousins and everything, and they had buku questions. I was calling my friends, telling me, y'all, like, girl, I just got this damn IUD in. Like, I don't know. It's probably weird calling people, telling them that you got an IUD. It's probably a little weird to y'all, but I don't know. That's my friends. We talk about everything. That's my family. We talk about everything. So, I mean, it wasn't weird to me, but maybe to other people it might be. But, yeah, y'all go ahead and try to invest in it. Go see if you like it. Definitely do your research about it because, oh yeah, this is another thing. The IUD, the one that I have, the only IUD that has no sorry y'all, the only IUD that has no hormonal effects like progesterone. I think I said it right. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The only one that don't give off the hormonal effect, the progesterone, is the Paraguay, and that was another reason why I had wanted it, but they didn't have it. So this one here, I heard, I just got it today, so I'm really not experiencing nothing right now other than period cramps. But this one specifically, and I have the Skyla, the Kylina, the what is that? No, I'm tripping, y'all. The Skyla, the what is it? Loletta. I think it's Mirena. Is Mirena IUD, or is that the thing? Is that a ring? Man, look. Like I said, all I know is about what I have. And I know a few about the other IUDs. I'm trying to get the names. But I know it's the Loletta, the Skyla, the Paraguard, and it's probably some other ones that I missed. But the only one that don't have that is the Paraguard. Like the hormone stuff is the Paraguard. Now the one that I have, it does have hormones in it. Like maybe further down the line I might start experiencing like some hormonal issues. Like maybe I'm sad, or it might be the person. You know, I don't want to speak it into existence, but you know, according to the information about the one that I have, people have went through like a little tiny bit of depression or whatever, mood swings or whatever. But I don't know, I don't think it's like that for everybody. You know, I'm naturally a happy person, so I will be able to tell if I do experience some stuff like that, then I will definitely get on here and let y'all know. But as of right now, I feel great. Like, I feel good. The cramps didn't even last. The cramps only lasted for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes or so. Not long. Like right now I'm experiencing like a little tiny bit of cramps, but it's really nothing, y'all. It's like, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So I would definitely, my advice to you ladies who are looking into getting this, but you're kind of hesitant and scared, which I understand. Shit, I was scared too. I think anybody that goes in there is probably a little nervous because they don't know what to expect if they've never had it before. But yeah, definitely go for it. Definitely do your research. Talk to your doctor about it. Make sure that this is something that you really want. You know, what other questions have I got? Because I'm probably missing some. I'm trying to get all the details out for y'all so y'all can, you know, have an idea about the Skyla IUD or whatever IUD it is that you're getting, but specifically the Skyla, because this is the one that I have. Yeah, I feel fine. Yeah, if y'all have any more questions, just comment down below and ask me about it. Insurance. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Somebody asked me, does insurance cover it? My insurance covered it because I have the I live in the state of Texas, so I have the Healthy Texas Women insurance. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Texas Healthy Women or Healthy Texas Women. It's one of the two. But yeah, my insurance covered the whole thing. I didn't have to pay out of pocket or nothing like that. Oh, there's another thing. Oh y'all, the question's coming back to me. Okay, somebody asked me, do they give you pills to dilate your cervix, or like to make your cervix softer for easier insertion? They gave me pills, but I've heard that some people, they don't get pills. for whatever reason. But you know, I'm not. The doctors, they know what they're doing. So they gave me pills. I took the pills last week because they give you pills 3 days prior to your appointment to have the procedure done, because they give you the pills because they want to soften your cervix so it can be easier to insert everything and all of that. So what I messed up was, what I was kind of scared of too, was that you're supposed to take the pills 3 days prior to your insertion. And I took the pills last week, a couple of days, because I was supposed to have my procedure done last week, but I had to reschedule because, you know, I had so much shit going on, so I had to reschedule it. So, you know, I took the pills 3 days prior, before that week I was supposed to get it inserted. And I did get it inserted. So, you know, I was kind of scared, and then I didn't think to ask them for any more pills, because I'm like, well, damn, if I'm getting the procedure done next week, should I ask for more pills 3 days prior to this appointment? Because I don't want my shit to be hurting and dry if it don't gotta be. Like, I had already took the pills last week because I thought I was gonna have the procedure done last week. So should I ask for more pills? So, you know, so I'll be good for this week's appointment that I had to reschedule for. So that's another thing I was scared of. You know, I was just being lazy. I didn't feel like calling the doctors, asking them, well, hey, do I need any more pills? Because, you know, I took all my other pills, but I didn't get the procedure done last week. So do I need any more pills to make the process easier? I didn't think to pick up the phone. I did, but I thought to pick up the phone and call, but I was too lazy to do it. I was just like, oh, whatever. And I kind of didn't even know if I want the procedure done. I was kind of glad. I was glad as hell last week when I had to reschedule, because I was really nervous. I was like, oh, well, shit, yo, I ain't got to go this day. Cool. I'm glad I'm late. I'm glad I got to reschedule, because I'm really scared. I'm really nervous to even have this shit done. But, you know, go for it. Go for it. You got to bite the bullet and just go for it. If you don't want kids, IUD, if you don't want kids and you don't feel like taking a pill and you don't feel like taking other types of birth control, as far as like, what is it called? The NuvaRing. I think that's like a ring where they stick it up inside of you and you have to take that out, I think like every month or something like that. If I'm wrong, if I'm not mistaken, then if I'm wrong, then y'all let me know in the comment section below if you know about it. But I think it's a month you have to take it out. And you know what I'm saying? I don't even have time for that, because, you know, I don't have time to go pick up prescription, because I think you gotta go every month. You gotta go to the pharmacy and get another one to insert inside of you. So it's like, I don't want to go through that either. Shit. You know, it's better for me. It was just better to just stick something in that's effective for years, and you ain't even got to worry about it. That's better than doing all that other stuff, to me, in my opinion. Now, if you like the other birth control methods, then that's cool. Whatever, do what works for you. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to get an IUD if that's not what you want. Like, I'm pretty sure the other birth control methods work probably just as good for other people, if other people can, you know, tolerate those types. But for me personally, I cannot be doing all that moving. I cannot be going to the pharmacy every month. I cannot be taking a pill. I damn sure cannot be taking a pill every day. I hate the pill. The depot shot, you have to, I think you gotta, I used to be on a depot shot when I was in high school, and the one thing that I didn't like about the depot shot was it made me gain so much weight. I gained so much weight, you guys. Like, I was big as hell. Like, I was probably the same size I was when I was pregnant with my son. I was 175 pounds when I was pregnant with my son. So I was probably around that size. Now, I'm not fat shaming anybody, but, you know, I'm not fat shaming nobody at all whatsoever. But, you know, I'm just saying that was something that I didn't like about it, because, you know, hey, some of them thick girls, y'all look bomb as hell. Like, y'all look bomb as hell. Like, it's nothing wrong. I'm not fat shaming. There's nothing wrong with being thick. You know what I'm saying? But when I gain weight, my weight don't look right on me. Like, y'all blessed, cause y'all weight be looking good on y'all. But me personally, I don't. My weight don't go to where I want it to go. You know what I mean? It don't go to my ass. If it went to my ass, I'll be eating all day long. Like, y'all be bomb as fuck. Like, y'all be bomb as fuck. But me personally, I didn't like the way I looked as being big and like that. Like, I just didn't like that. And I don't even think 175 pounds is not even that big. It was just big for me because I was always used to being 140 or 150 pounds. Like, I never went over that. But, you know, except for when I was pregnant with my son. That's when I went over that. But, yeah. Yeah, just go for it. Do your research on different kinds, because you know some of them might work for you, or you might like the other ones. You might like the other birth control methods besides IUDs. What other kind? They have the kind that you stick in your arm. I was kind of scared to get that as well, because I don't want y'all. I think they gotta cut your arm open, like make a little cut, because I don't think the thing is too big, and make a little cut to where they can go ahead and stick it like inside of you or something. I didn't want to do that because I'm scared. I don't want y'all cutting on me. I'm scared. I don't want y'all cutting on me. Like, what the hell? I don't want nobody cutting on my arm. Like, I'm scared. Now, other people, y'all brave as hell, and I gotta give y'all probably gotta take my head off to y'all, because if y'all got that, y'all brave. Y'all the shit. Because me, I could not. I was scared. I'm scared to do something like that. What else, y'all? What other types of birth control are there? They have the patches. I didn't really want to deal with that either, because I don't, I was always concerned, like, why would I get something that I mean, it's actually kind of a cool thing to get something and just stick it on your body, and then that's your birth control. That's kind of cool. That's tight, but I had questions about it. I didn't really too much fully understand the patch, so I really didn't even consider that one. I was thinking, well, how do I take a bath, and do I have to keep putting it back on and taking it off, and like, what if it gets wet, if I'm in the shower, I'm in the tub or something, and I gotta keep taking it off, putting it back on? What if I don't have any more patches? Like, it's just a lot of questions that I had about. I mean, it was questions that I had about that one, but I didn't really look into that one just because of that specific reason. Like, I don't have time to be sticking something on my arm and taking it off. Like, I want something to be effective where I ain't even got to worry about it. And IUD was perfect for me. Even though they didn't have the one that I wanted, something was better than nothing, because if you're sexually active like myself, I'm sexually active, and I'm not on no birth control. Me and my boyfriend, we don't use condoms. I don't like condoms either. That's another birth control. I don't like condoms. Like, condoms, they feel weird. They just feel weird, and I don't think I'm allergic to them, but it feels like, I don't know. I think the rubber, it makes, this might be a little TMI. If y'all don't want to hear sex talk, then go ahead and just exit off of this video. But for my mature audience, if y'all know what I'm talking about with them condoms, I just don't like the way that rubber feels going in and out of my vagina. Like, I don't like that. Like, so me and my boyfriend, we're not using any protection. So it's like, well, shit, the pull-out method don't always work, because I don't want to depend on a pull-out method. I don't want to depend on something that's very, very risky. It can either go 50-50. Like, I don't want to depend on something like that. No, I wanted something that was steady. Like something that was there, and I ain't got to worry about it. And that's just it. And this is perfect. This is perfect for me. Even though it's 3 years, 3 years is not that, it's not bad at all. I mean, I wanted 10 years, but, 3 years, I'll take the 3 years. That's cool. It's 3 years. Yeah, I got to go back in 3 years and get it taken out. So, shit. My little boy is 2. So, by the time I get this taken out, he'll be 5. So yeah, I just don't want any more kids. Like, I'm so occupied. I'm so content with my one kid, my baby boy. Maybe later on down the line I might want some more, but as of right now, I don't. Like, I gotta be financially stable. That's another thing. You got, if you're young, you're trying to get your life together. You don't need no more kids. Then this is perfect for you. Look into the IUDs, if that's what you want to look into, if that's what you're considering. And any more questions that y'all might have, just let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to answer them. But shit, I don't know if I've covered all the questions, but if I have more questions that pops up that I can probably forgot in this video, I'll probably make another video and let y'all know about those questions as well. But as of right now, I can't think of any more questions. Oh, this is another thing. I'm on it today, y'all. I'm on it today. This is another thing. Your doctor tell you every month, like if you have the IUD, I think with any IUD, because it's like a string at the bottom. You have to check. You have to check for that string every month or something like that. Because you want to make sure that it's already, you want to make sure that it's still there, like in its correct place. You don't want it to, you want to make sure it's not going any other place, moving around in your uterus, because that could cause complications. Yeah, I guess you just put your finger in, or you can have your boyfriend put it in. Have your boyfriend. Y'all can, some people say they can feel it during intercourse. So if you're, but they say it don't really bother them. That's what I've heard. I haven't had sex with this yet, so I don't know. I guess we'll see. Some people say they can feel the string, but it's not really like bothersome. They say they can just feel it. Now, if y'all having sex and your boyfriend say he feel it, then cool. It's there. It's in place. But if you don't feel that string, then you need to go back to the hospital and your doctor's office. You need to tell them that you don't feel your string and see what they can do about that. And another thing, after they do the procedure, after they insert it, they're gonna they told me to go sit back in the waiting room. I don't know how all doctor offices does it, but they told me to go sit back in the waiting room and wait for a nurse to come to call me to go back in there for an ultrasound, so that she could see that the IUD is still in place correctly. Now, other doctor's offices, they might do it all in one. They might not tell you to go back to the waiting room. They might just do it all in one night. But my experience, I had to go in the waiting room, and they had to call me back to the back to get an ultrasound done. But yeah, as far as that, I mean, there's nothing else that I really have to, nothing else really to it. Just going in, letting them stick something in you so you won't get pregnant, and then you're going out. So yeah. I hope I've answered some of y'all questions. I hope I've helped y'all in some type of way about your decision making. If this is something that you want to do, I hope that I've touched base on every detail with you guys. Like I said before, just link your put your comments, ask your questions down in the comment section, and I'll be happy to answer them. Okay, bye y'all.